Welcome back. You have already mastered the interface and how Excel works. Today, we are moving from looking at Excel to actually using it. If you enter data the wrong way, your formulas will break later. I am going to show you the safe way to type, the keyboard secrets to move 10x faster, and a hidden form tool that does the work for you. I mean, the hard work. So let's build your confidence with data. Now we are going to start from lesson 1, which is text versus numbers. Now, first, let's look at how Excel thinks when you type a name like sales and press your enter key. You'd notice that the sales is on the left hand side, right? Now, if I then type 7777, which is a number, or I add 8 to it and press enter key, you notice that the number is on the right. So this means that when your number jumps to the right, it is calculatable. You can sum it up, you can do average. But if your number is on the right, it means that something is wrong somewhere, and Excel will treat your number as an alphabet or a text. So you can come to the general and do some settings. We'll be talking about formatting in our next class. However, I would be helping us today on, data entry. And when you type text, it goes to the left. And when you type numbers, it needs to go to the right. That way you can calculate and ensure that on the same column, right, you can't have text and numbers together and expect it to calculate. Numbers and letters or text cannot sum up to any value. Now let's go to lesson 2. Our lesson 2 is dates. Our lesson 2 is dates. Now, if you want to write dates in Excel, you either use the backslash or the hyphen to write your dates. Now, we have different date formats. Now, if you look right here, you see that my own format is 2026. And I have my month here, January, and I have my day here, 19. Now, some countries or some zone will have their month first, date second, and year, or some will have their month first, no, date first, month, and their year. Now, if you are unsure, you can look at the zone or the time format on your computer. And if you cannot find it, one thing you can do is just type equals to in your Excel and type today with your bracket and press enter. It will automatically give you today's dates, so you know your format that way, so you can follow through. Now, why are we using the formats? Because if you just write date as, say, January 1st, and you keep writing, this cannot, Excel will not understand this as dates, because during your analysis, you want to analyze the latest dates or the newest dates, right? Or the oldest dates. You want to sort from the newest date to the oldest dates. This cannot work, but the date format would work. That is why it is very crucial for us to write the format of the dates as we want it. Now, as I put this thing there, it recognizes it, and if you look at this place, it's already showing dates. If I come here now, it's showing general. I come here now, it's also general until, I want to do something about it. Now, let's move to lesson 3. Our lesson 3 is enter versus tab. Now, one smart way, of working on our Excel is, let's take for instance, I have something like name name and then I want to move to the next, right? Instead of moving to the next by bringing my cursor, either my mouse or my cursor here and clicking and typing, you don't need to do that. I can come back here and press my tab key. My tab key is tab key that is above my caps lock, right, on my keyboard. Now, when I come here, I click the tab, then I write say position, and then I can still move with tab to say salary, right? And then how can I move down, right? If I'm working on a lot of data entry and I need to keep going down, right? Because if I click here, it knows no end. It does not understand that I'm done. Now, for me to if I come here and I want it to bring me down here, there's one thing I'm gonna do, right? So what I'm going to do is highlight, right, my header, column header, because this is the table I want to create, my name, position, and salary. So let's add remark here to make it more. And then what I'm going to do now is click anywhere here and press my Ctrl T. I want to make this a table and I press OK. Now I have this as table. That way, if I come here and say, okay, let me type Uju and do tab, my position, let's say MD. I do tab, my salary, let's say $10,000. I do tab and I say excellent. Yes. If I do tab, it's going to take me to the next one, which is really amazing, right? And also the tab. Now, my tab takes me right here, side by side, right? Now, if I want to come down to the next number 8, I can press my enter key. My enter key will take me down, while my tab will take me to the left, and then it depends on the table. If you notice, it's going this way because my table has not covered this side. My table is just within here. So now let's go to our lesson 5, which is the last one and the major one, the hidden data entry form. Now, if you have like a big list as a data entry officer, like this is going to be a game changer for you. So we're going to unlock this secret tool, right? So how are we going to do this? Now, let me type what you're doing now. We're doing data entry form, right? So let's take, for instance, you have like a manual list that you have to work on, and you don't just want to put your eyes everywhere. Now, one thing you're going to do, just click anywhere here and then go to your file. When you go to your file, you go to options. Yes, when you go to options, you come here to your quick access toolbar. Once you do that, then you come to choose command and you click on all commands. Now we're going to look for forms. Make sure that is the form that has the triple dots. The one that has, I think I've seen it up. The one that has triple dots. Okay, no, let's go down. Not this form here. Yeah, this form. Then you click on it and then you press OK. Now, when you come here, you're going to see the icon here. You click on it. Now you see automatically it brings a dialog box. Now in that dialog box, you see that my column headers like name, position, salary, remark has automatically been here. And the input I have in under each of the headers are here, like my name, Uju, MD, position, 10,000, salary, and excellent. Now to move to the next one, I just need to click on new, right? And when I type like Shegun, I press my tab key, I say manager, press my tab key, say 5,000 salary, and then I say good. Only thing I do again is to press the new. Automatically it fills up the second one, and then I go on and on to enter my data. So this, it looks so mobile. It looks like I'm on my phone because I'm just concentrating on this part, right? Plain white sheet, just pressing my tab, is more easier, right? Is more, I just feel like it's cool, so cool to, enter your data if you have like a large, data you want to, fill in. Now, before you go, here is your beginner series, 3 challenge to build your muscle. Now, what I want you to do is to open a clean sheet just like this. I'm gonna cancel this one. Open a clean sheet just like this. You see a plus sign. So what I want you to do is I want you to type item here on your under your A1, cell A1. You type something like item here. And then when you type item here, put your tab key, right? And then I'm currently in my B1 cell. You type, when you come here, you type price. When you come here, so I want you to enter 5 entries, right? I don't want you to use your mouse. I don't want you to use your cursor. I want you to use your tab and enter key to enter 5 items and 5 items under the item header, and then put random prices, right? Ensure that you don't touch your mouse or your cursor. Tell me in the comment section if you have finished. Thanks so much. You have just mastered data entry. In my next video, we are going to make this data look beautiful with formatting basics. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the 4th series, and also share with someone who needs this for career acceleration. See you in my next video. Bye.